it's a little bit different of a look. I'm shooting this from inside the resin room because the boys are in the main room and they got the machines and the vacuum going, so it's pretty loud out there. But first of all, 3 very hard to find poke inverts. So these are 6-inch lures, and we hardly make them in general, and we really hardly make pearls. So the winners from the last video, one of these is going to core_diesel. You get one. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Freebird_sports fishing. You'll get one. And from Kauai, Jackson Tevez, one of these will be going to you. So get in contact with me, message me or shoot me an email, info@tsutomulures.com, and I need you guys' addresses. So this video I made a run again with Josh from Moonfish, and it was kind of the same story as last time. We're planning to go out. The eyes were there the day before, and when I got to the zone that morning, it was just completely full of pilot whales. Everywhere I looked, there were pilot whales. So I normally, like, when I see the pilot whales, first of all, I kind of try and figure out which way they're going, and then I look to the necks. You know, normally when I ahi fish, I got my primary spot that I want to fish, and then at least 1 or 2 backup spots. This day I didn't. I did, but then I went to the first spot. I looked right at the spot, the numbers I was given. There was just a big pile of pilot whales, and they were just sitting there. And then I went to the, my secondary spot, and every time I picked up the binos and I looked around, I just saw pilot whales. So from there, I was kind of like, okay, which way are the pilot whales going? And hopefully the fish, I just kind of go the opposite way and hopefully run into something. So we didn't end up finding the fish we were looking for that day, but we found like this super, and somebody's private buoy broke free, and it was like the only bird pile we found that day. It was a super flat day. We found the bird pile, and then sure enough we got to it, and it was somebody's private buoy. So that's what we're gonna show you today. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think for this video we'll give away 1 free lure for anyone who's a new subscriber or who comments. I got some pretty unique stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, as whenever we do painting work, I'll probably mess around and paint some pretty unique stuff and then just give them away. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you want to enter this week's giveaway. All right, guys, thank you.
There's a nice layer of bait right there for us. Let's see if Garrett can nail one.
See the marks, but they ain't biting. I don't know if it's too early or if it's something else. Not a Pelu.
Okay, we're looking at the sounder, looking for a nice bait ball. Not so much right here. We'll drift for a minute and then we'll have a look. We'll have a look up current.
I like to mark all my bait spots. Just have a reference, especially when you're on the ledge like this. You know, the current's going to be different every time you come and whatnot, but at least you kind of get an idea. I can slow the boat down over here. I found bait here before on a bunch of different days, so now I'm just looking through this area, seeing if they're here. The current's right, and you know, they're around. They should be. They like to, you know, kind of hang out in the same area, so that's why you see all these marks on my GPS. Have a reference point, and I have a reference point of the depth that they like in this area. They seem to like 25, 30 fathoms in this area, so that's where I'm looking.
Okay, he's marking the pile again. We change up the lures, put some different lures on. Stopping the boat. Ready, Freddy.
Deep water goby. So we tried the bait, found some piles, but we couldn't get them to bite. Started to think that my baiting skills suck, which I still got a lot to learn, but the guy that taught me how to live bait and catch bait, luckily he called and he reminded me that this time of year, heading into summer, the Pelus start to breed. And so if you're not there real early in the morning, it's going to be real hard to catch bait. And then in another few weeks or so, you're not going to be able to catch a Pelu in the daytime. So moving on with our plan, my friend caught some akus out over here yesterday, so it's going to throw a couple small lures out on the riggers, and we're actually going to kind of not troll, but we're going to go at what I call hunting speed, where it's like 10 knots, 12 knots, and we're going to look for the bird piles, and then we're also going to keep an eye out for the porpoise. So here we go.
Took a line strike, pulled a little bit of line. Oh, there we go. That's a little action right there. There's a small kind of streamer. Oh! Dang! Who does that? do you think?
These double hooks are really good for aku, but really bad for marlin because it's hard to even get one hook to stick in on. And like that. Probably was a marlin, a small marlin.
Huh?
Probably was a small marlin.
Yeah. Bob Marlin. Okay, try again. Okay, looks like another little bit of rubbish or something in the water, and the birds are flying around all crazy, and this guy is coming back up. It looks like he might have hooked up on the way across, and so we'll just see what the hell's going on out here. There's, oh yeah, it's got a floater. Hey, I bet you that looks like
In the water.
oh, there we go. Looks like David food. Hitting a miss. Stay on.
Yeah. Tuna of some sort. It's a tuna of some sort. Some kind of tuna thing. Looks like a shibi. In the eye. Okay, so we found this rubbish. We made a pass. We missed one. Came back with a small lure. We caught small shibi. Definitely got shibis over here. I see them on the screen. I'm gonna make just one more pass and see, and then probably break down and run some smaller, slower stuff. But choke birds around. I guess this is where all the birds were piling up. So rubbish is right ahead over here. But that fucker's drifting fast too. Here we go.
Okay, got the gloves on now. I'm playing no games.
I put the boat back in gear because it's small heater this thing. I don't know if I want them circling with the small heater.
Circling, talking about already.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Something enough. That's
Something in there.
Yeah. Let's see fucking.
Unless it's the log.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at one point.
Shit. Now you're going the other way. Frick.
The way it ran to it, like, it sounded like a smaller fish and then it took off.
Yeah, that was strange. At least if it would just show itself, we can end the madness.
Yeah.
Show yourself. Ah. Shit. What's the verdict?
Must have been a shark.
Hammered the leader. Re-rig, go get him. Pink tube. There we go. Little zinger. Little pop, snap, zing, zang. There he goes. We can see him so good. Yeah, that's awesome. Mean. Back to fight another day.